Preparations for this year's United Nations Climate Change Conference in the South African city of Durban have heightened. The December conference, which has been dubbed COP17, is expected to come up with a binding resolution that will help countries find a replacement of the Kyoto Protocol, which expires in 4 years' time. Zambian civil society organizations dealing in issues of environment will take part in an African caravan of environmental activists, which will travel through the continent from Kenya to Tanzania, Malawi, Zambia, Zimbabwe, and reach in South Africa in December, just in time for the conference. Environmentalist Rodin Katongo of Global Justice Zambia and Billy Lombe of Youth Environment Network have briefed journalists on the progress Zambian civil society organizations are making towards the conference.
I think that the whole essence is that we do not want to design specific messages for the people and our people around. The whole essence of going back to the community is also finding out what are the actual issues. That's why we're trying to build these strategic partnerships, the messages that come across around. So we might not have the specific ones. We might have the specific ones as an individual organization.
So the calabash itself, as African youth, we are carrying the hope. There's a message, a key message we are carrying we are taking to that. And in those countries where we'll be passing, we have those messages and activities that we'll be doing in countries.
The United Nations has in the last 5 years hosted famous climate change conferences such as Copenhagen and Cancun, but all of them have been condemned by developing countries for not bringing out a binding agreement on reducing emissions in the atmosphere. Durban therefore stands a chance of being a successful climate change conference if it will produce a document that will have binding targets on greenhouse gas emissions and a time frame to that effect. Paul Shalala, MUVI TV News, Lusaka.